The last topic for the How to Defend Yourself section deals with internet facing and rogue devices. We've touched upon this a little bit in our discussions, but I just wanted to make one last point and make it clear. So we know that when we're dealing with ICSSCADA, remote connectivity, remote monitoring and controlling is part of the game. It's part of what we need. Without that, there's no SCADA. So we need that ability to be able to monitor and control our data and our process remotely. With that, though, comes some challenges, because sometimes you end up having a device that's internet facing. It's on the internet and pretty much anyone can find it and see it, and they can start messing with that device. So earlier we talked about some different internet crawlers and different device or technologies, and one of the main ones was Shodan. So we know that as an ICS system owner and operator, we should know the different IP ranges that we're using. And we should definitely look in Shodan to see if any of our IP ranges are on the internet, if any devices within our IP ranges are on the internet. That's something that should be done regularly, and you should set up some reoccurring workflows to look for that kind of activity. But not only your own IP ranges. Let's say you have some third-party support. We need, as a system owner and operator, you should have a discussion with that third-party support entity, and you should know all their IP ranges that they're using to connect into your environments. And you should definitely monitor that connectivity, that activity, and look for their IP ranges within Shodan as well to see if they have any issues. And if you find anything, you definitely should approach that third-party support entity and hash that out with them. Another question and another thing to think about is, what about rogue wireless access points? Let's say that electrician at the substation really needs that Netflix, or they really got to watch that or stream that music while they work, and they set up their own Wi-Fi connection there. Maybe they set up a rogue wireless access point, Wi-Fi access point, or maybe they set up a rogue cellular modem or a mobile hotspot. These are things that you should be physically looking for, and if possible, digitally looking for. The other thing, so cell modem, same thing applies. Or satellite connectivity, satellite connections. Or what about a Wi-Fi pineapple? Pretty much you have all kinds of technologies that can be used as rogue devices to provide internet access or to look for internet access within your environment. The other note to keep in mind is you should also monitor your internet service provider bills, your cellular provider bills, satellite bills, and wide area network bills, because this could be an indicator of malicious activity within your environment. If you know that you should be seeing low bandwidth coming and going from your substation or your remote site back to your control center. Let's say, I don't know, let's say you never reach a gigabyte of traffic a month. And let's say 1 month you get 5 gigs of traffic. That's a red flag. And that's why you should monitor your bills, because if you see a spike in your cellular bill, that should be a wake-up call to say, hey, we might have some malicious activity here. Let's look into this and let's understand why. And again, that deals with how to defend yourself and knowing thyself, knowing your environment. Because as you think in this manner, if you have the mindset of, how can I find somebody messing in my environment, you're going to find the activity that matters. And these are just some ideas, and I really hope to keep inspiring you and helping you think outside of the box and come up with some ways specific to your environment so that you can defend yourself.